You hear me? Okay. Okay, sorry. That microphone evidently was dead. Sorry about that. Well, you didn't miss anything in the first minute. TC's got the puck in the Milwaukee zone. Mirka sends it down. Sandy gives chase to the far boards. Hattie takes the puck away. Annie holds the line, sends it down deep. Milwaukee picks it up. All the TC players are sitting and watching. And the puck comes out to the neutral zone. Annie pushes it in past Sandy's stick. Back out to Annie. Annie's going to skate it a little bit this time. Gets it to Aiden. Aiden sends it down deep to go get a change. Milwaukee intercepts. Cam takes it away, sends it down to the near boards. Or sorry, that wasn't Cam, that was Bryn. Woo, shot on there by Claire. And a nice save by the Milwaukee goalie. 11:15 left in the first, no score. Cam's going to take a face off she's going to turn on the wheels and go. She's going to skate with it. She takes it wide, tries to center it, and it's blocked by Parker. Parker pushes it up to Claire, and here comes Claire the other way. She's got Bryn with her. Claire sends it down behind the net. Bryn's going to be the first one to it. Bryn picks it up into the corner, looking for an outlet, and Cam puts a shot on. Ooh, that was tipped by Claire and tricked the goalie a little bit, but she did get her leg pad on it. Here comes Milwaukee out the other way. She makes a nice pass up. They're advancing. She zigzags through the neutral zone, makes a pass to the far side, shot on. It hit Ellie's leg pad, but if her leg pad wasn't there, it would have just hit the side of the net. Bryn picks it up, sends it out to Cam. Here comes Cam up the near boards. She gets past the red line. She sends it in deep. She's going to go off for a change. Milwaukee comes back the other way, makes a nice pass up. Unfortunately, did not connect with her target, and we're going to have an icing. .10:07 left in the first period. There's no score. Ooh, Haley took that face off, sent it down deep. Kathleen couldn't get to it before the ads girl did. And here she comes up the ice, gets it into the TC zone. Genevieve's going to fetch it from behind the net. Gets picked up by Haley, sends it up to Liv. Liv tries to center it. Pops up. Haley tries to get it across to Kathleen, and that's intercepted. Milwaukee picks it up, reverses it behind their own net, trying to send it up the far boards. That gets tipped and ends up on Haley's stick. She sends it across. Can't connect there, and the ads pick it up. Ooh, she sends it down, just missed her teammate's stick, and that's going to be icing. All right. Okay. Got Aiden taking a face off. He dropped the puck before everybody was on the ice. I don't know. Aiden wasn't even at the face-off circle yet, and he threw the puck down. So we're going to redo that. The ads win that face-off. Comes down into the TC zone. Annie picks it up, sends it across to the near boards. Aiden's going to be the first one there. She reverses it to Mirka. Mirka sends it behind to Annie. Annie comes back this direction, passes it to herself off the board, skates it a little bit, gets it up to Parker. Unfortunately, well, that was actually fortunate. Parker had not crossed the red line yet, but it went on goal, so we eluded the icing there. So we're going to need a face-off. Aiden's going to take it with Parker Sandoval, Hattie, and we've got Annie and Mirka back on D. Aiden punches that face off to the boards, chases after it, gets it to Hattie. Hattie to Sandy. The rebound comes out to Aiden. Aiden puts a shot on. Goalie makes a nice save. The Ads get a hold of it. Hattie gets it. Aiden! It was kicked around a few times there, and the Admirals get it away. She takes it behind her own net, looking for places to go. Decides to go to the far boards. They get a hold of it. Up, but not out. Oh, it did trickle out there. Hattie picks it up, sends it back to Mirka. Mirka reverses back to Annie. Annie pivots, passes it up to Bryn. Bryn tries to get around the girl, and she pushes it away from her. Milwaukee trying to regroup in their own zone. They get it into the neutral. Annie to Mirka. Mirka back to Annie. Annie sends it up to Bryn. Bryn can't get it past the charging Admiral that just popped off the bench. Whoop. Little fumble there. Here we go. Here we go. Some ticky-tack passing here. Nobody can really get a handle on it. Milwaukee back in their own zone. TC holding it in with a little help from the Ads. They seem to have control. And here they go, up through the neutral. She fans on it, but TC still can't get a hold of it. So it advances into the TC zone. She whiffs on it, falls down. The net came off. The nets here are not on any to. I thought maybe this being a college rink that their nets would be set a little bit better, but these might not be the official college nets. These are probably the. All right, here comes Livy. Liv tries to push past the girl. She gets checked into the boards, and that's going to be a penalty. Good job, Olivia! So Livy looks to be okay. She straightens her helmet up, and the Admirals are going to go to the box for checking. The girl doesn't quite understand what she did. So TC is going to bring on their power play unit here of Hattie, Aiden, Bryn, Annie, and Brooklyn. Brunner tries to get it to Hattie. Hattie pushes it out. Can't quite connect to Aiden. Hattie comes around, tried to pass it across to Annie, and that was blocked by an Ad. Aiden goes behind the net to get it. Comes up to Bryn. Bryn reverses to Hattie. Hattie back to Bryn. Bryn all the way across to Annie. Annie puts a shot on. It deflects, and the goalie makes a glove save and falls on it. All right. Same crew on the ice. The Ads win that face-off. Take it behind their own net. She's just going to skate it out, and now somehow we have a 3-on-1 shorthanded. Brooklyn blocks that with her skate. Woo, comes out, deflected. Let's go, Blue. Annie gets there. Here we go. Here comes Bryn. Bryn skates. She's got Hattie behind her. She's got Aiden on the far side. Ooh, she tries to center it. It actually almost went off the Ad skates and into her own net. But it deflected wide. Hattie comes down, takes it. Aiden tries to center. Brooke picks it up, puts a shot on. Goalie pushes that wide. Annie's the first one to it. There's 9 seconds left in the Admirals penalty. Hattie picks it up. Hattie passes it up to Bryn. Bryn to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back to Bryn. Shoot! Oh! Recognize when they have wide open shots and take them. Annie pushes it down low. Comes back out to Annie. Shoot, 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 shoot. Aiden and Annie fighting behind the net. Annie goes down. Aiden with 2 Ads players. All right, it pops out to an Admiral, and that gets poked away by Bryn. Bryn chases behind the net. Everybody else is going off for a change. Bryn's still fighting behind the net, and the Admirals goalie is going to cover it and wait for a face-off. So our first power play was unsuccessful. Not even positive they really got a shot off. It's 4:48 left in the first period. No score. All right, we've got Cam with Mia and Claire. Cam gets it, tries to backhand it, lifts it, but not high enough. The goalie falls on it. Remini holds that, sends it down low. Claire's there. Cam comes in to help. Mia's also there. Milwaukee picks that up, and they're going to advance the other direction. She fumbles that pass. Mia picks it up and reverses, but there was nobody there to intercept her pass. Milwaukee picks it up behind their own net. They can't get a handle on it either. Nobody can seem to get control of the puck. Ooh, that maybe could have been a hooking. Woo! That girl got the puck and just spun around and chucked it. All right, we're going to get some line changes here. Oops, that's not even the right. We've got Haley with Livy, Kathleen, Parker, and Rim back on D. Sorry, I'm trying to fish out some chapstick here. I'm struggling. Milwaukee, near boards. Ooh, tries to send it across. Kathleen gets there first, but loses it back to Milwaukee. Just seems like nobody can get control of the puck. Everybody's just passing it back and forth. All right. Here, Milwaukee looks like they have a little control. We've got a 3-on-2 coming back the other direction. Shot on. Ellie pushes that wide. Milwaukee gets it on the far boards, sends it back, tries to put a shot on. That gets blocked by Parker. Parker sends it behind Ellie. Woo! That's picked up by Mirka. Mirka gets a hold of it, sends it to Kathleen. Kathleen tips it up to Livy, but that gets intercepted. Milwaukee puts a shot on. That goes wide. Woo, nice centering there. Kathleen can't get a hold of it to get it out. Milwaukee's doing a good job keeping it in the TC zone. We can't seem to get it outside of that blue line. Parker decides to try another option, sends it back to Hattie. Hattie tries to send it to Mirka, but Mirka was not ready for that. So, alas, we're still in the TC zone. Here we go. Still not out. Oh, man down. Tripped on the blue line there. Hattie squeezes through. Hattie from her knees is still trying. Hattie still has it. Here comes somebody charging. That was Sandy. Oh, oh my God. I don't even know what this looks like right now. It doesn't look like hockey. It kind of looks like, I don't even know. He called that offside, which is interesting because I didn't think it actually would. I don't know. That whole situation was just weird. There was just bodies everywhere. Okay. Hattie takes the face-off. She's got Aiden and Sandy. Sandy comes charging up, but that got tipped away by Milwaukee. Aiden picks it up in her own zone, sends it up. Hattie gets a stick on it, but it doesn't stay with her. So Milwaukee's in control again. She skates past Aiden. She's advancing. She's got some speed. She takes it wide, looking for a centering pass, but mishandles it. The net's off again. I don't understand this. Okay. The net situation is confusing me. Okay. Another face-off. Brooklyn gets that, sends it around to Annie. Annie up to Hattie. Hattie has Sandoval in front of her, but she can't get a clean look at a pass, so she skates it in, sends it down deep. Here comes Milwaukee. Advancing. She tries to skate through our defense with no success. She still has it. I think that's their captain, even though she has a K instead of a C. She likes to just skate it. Aiden picks it up, gets past the red line, and just puts a shot on. So TC can get the changes that they need. Milwaukee can get the changes they need. And there's like 4 teams warming up in here right now. All right, Cam taking a face off. Claire and Mia. Oh, wow, the goalie. Goalie really didn't want anybody else to touch that puck, so she just dove right out. All right, Milwaukee takes it behind their own net. There's less than a minute. There's about 47 seconds left in this period. There's still no score. This has been kind of a weird game. I feel like passes aren't connecting. Bodies are everywhere. But it's early. It's a Saturday. Genevieve puts a shot toward the net. Ooh, Mia almost got a hold of that, but it got tipped away. Mia's kind of getting harassed down there in the corner, but holding her own. Cam's down there, gets it to Mia. Mia tries to center. Oh, to Claire. Claire almost pushed that under the goalie's pads, but the goalie got down in time, and that's going to be icing. With 9 seconds left, TC is going to get a face-off in the Milwaukee zone. They're going to bring in Bryn, Haley, and Kathleen. Parker and Mirka. Milwaukee gets that face off, so that'll do it for the first period. Kind of a weird looking game, but 0-0. What are the shots looking like?
So, improving for TC, 10 of the 11 were on net.
Oh, 10 of the 11 were on net. All right. So
Milwaukee has 5 on net.
Milwaukee has 5 on net. So there you go. We'll be back. Okay, second period. Here we go. 14-minute periods. Milwaukee gets that face-off, but they fumble on it. And Haley touched it offside, so we're going to get a face-off a little bit closer to the Milwaukee net. And we're going to bring out a different crew. And Hattie, Aiden, and Sandy. Are you a Raisin fan?
Oh, I'm good, thank you.
Okay. That comes down. He waves off the icing. Mirka is going to be the first to it. Pushes it up to Aiden. Aiden can't get it past the Milwaukee girls. She finally does. Hattie sends it out to Parker. Come on, Parker Sandoval. Parker. She had Hattie wide. She reversed and went back the other way. Parker holds the blue line. Hattie backhands it. Aiden was there, but not really there. Aiden and Hattie down low. That pops out, and the first player to it is Milwaukee, and she's going to skate it out. She can't connect with her teammate on the other side. Parker picks it up behind her own net. Sends it up to Sandy. Here comes Aiden. Skate, bud, skate. Aiden down the boards. Gets taken away by Milwaukee. Aiden stays with her. Ooh. I thought Aiden was going to poke it back to herself. Claire comes on. Aiden. Ooh, centers it. Cam was coming up, but she wanted Cam to be left-handed and passed it to her backhand instead of her forehand. Milwaukee grabs it, but can't connect. Parker tries to advance. Like every single pass, every single everything is getting tipped by a skate or a stick, or nothing is going through cleanly anywhere. Mia sends it across to Annie. Here comes Annie. Annie puts a shot on. Ah! Goes over the top of the goalie, but seems to have been spinning backwards. So the momentum of spinning backwards kept it out of the net. Parker sends it down, but not out, and then gets tripped up. Annie gets it, sends it across to Camden. Camden sends it down deep so she can get a change. TC on the change. Milwaukee sends it up. That pass connects, gets past Brooklyn, but can't get past Haley. Haley turns, comes back up. Annie up the boards to Bryn. Bryn back to Annie. Annie sends it in deep. Livy going the other side. She's going to be the first one there in the corner. She's still fighting for it. Milwaukee's going to dig it out. That was a good look for her pass. She missed her aim there, and that's going to be icing. So, Haley, Livy, Bryn, Annie, Brooklyn. TC gets that. Bren sends it back to Annie. Annie takes a shot while falling. Livy picks it up, gets it to Bryn. Bryn out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn back down to Bryn. That goes past Bryn and behind the net. Milwaukee reverses. She doesn't have many options to do anything. God bless you. Bryn gets pushed up against the boards. Haley puts a shot toward the net. It deflected. Like every single touch of the puck is deflecting off of something. We're going to bring on Aiden, Hattie, and Sandy with Rim and Genevieve back on D. That comes out to Hattie. Hattie pivots around, gets it to Aiden. Aiden puts a shot on. That goes wide. Milwaukee brings that out. Aiden pokes it. Aiden still trying to lift her stick. She still stays on it. Genevieve down low. Oop, Aiden gets that. Aiden sends it up and out, but on a Milwaukee stick instead of a TC stick. That gets deflected. Here comes Aiden. They called it tripping on somebody. It looks like on TC, but nobody seems to know who. Oh, Hattie. So Hattie's going to go to the box.
This is the one that's pink.
Oh, I wonder how. I wonder what happened.
Greg's gonna
And she's going to be joined by Coach Greg Sabadow in the box just for funsies. Greg's going to give her a little pep talk. And Milwaukee's going to go on the power play. Annie forced the puck behind the net. Milwaukee comes up with it. They start their cycle. We're passing back and forth here. Put a shot on. That went in the net? I thought that hit the side of the net. Oh, I see. It went like in the net. That was weird. Did that deflect off of something? Well, that was not great. So Milwaukee gets a real quick power play goal. I don't know if that deflected off of something or what happened. I thought it hit the side of the net. So Milwaukee, tries to pass that out. Aiden stole it, centered it to Hattie, missed. Aiden trying to center it to Sandy, missed that one too. Mirka holds the line. Sandoval's down there. That tips off of Hattie's skates and onto a Milwaukee stick. Here comes Milwaukee on kind of a 2-on-1. She could not connect that pass. Parker intercepts. Aiden tries to just spin and pass and hit a Milwaukee player. Parker behind the net, sends it across to Mirka. Mirka up the boards. That's taken. Oh, go Aiden, go Aiden, go. That deflects off of Aiden. She reverses. And now somehow we have a 2-on-1. She caught us right in the middle of a change. I don't know why the nets are coming off so easily. Can we get nets that stay on? Like what? Ay, ay, ay. I think she got kicked or kneed. She's pondering life. She kind of kicked out and her head bonked down, and I think she hit somebody's knee. Ava's going to come out and check on her, see what's going on. Be careful, Ava. I think maybe she went down and her legs went back, and I think her head went down into somebody's knee. I think she got a little rattled. Ava's just talking to Ellie right now, trying to figure out Val's ready on the bench. It was great. We all brought our own crock pots. Our travel crock pot holders. It was great. Job, Elle. I think Ellie has decided that she's gonna. Job, Ellie. Ellie's decided she's going to sit down for a little bit.
I guarantee she has a gouge mark in her helmet from where that skate kicked backwards.
Oh, it was the skate that kicked backwards.
The girl landed on top of her, and then as she fell, the skate.
Oh, okay. It was a skate, not a knee. So Val's gonna come in.
Come on, TC!
Oh no, you don't have a camera set up, do you?
I don't.
All right, so we've got a cold goalie, but a healthy goalie. So Milwaukee, some nice passing, puts a shot on. Val makes a good kick save. Mia sends it backwards, not out. Oh my gosh, you guys, what? Like, it's not a hot potato. Come on. Oi, we finally get it out, but Milwaukee's in control. I don't know how she, oh geez Louise, I don't know how she was the first one to get to that puck. Yeah, and this net, like the puck hit the net and the net came off. I don't even think Val. Just dropped all my yogurt covered raisins. Come on. Oh, Kathleen got that with Livy. Come on, Liv. That comes to the corner. Milwaukee's going to pick it up. She sends it across in front of her own goalie, which is not usually recommended. It worked in that case. Haley reverses. Can't get it as deep as she wanted to, but it is still in the Milwaukee zone. Kathleen to Haley. Haley, 1-on-3 in the corner, pops out to Annie. Annie across to Brooklyn. Brooklyn puts a shot on. Livy was there, but the rebound went the opposite direction. Milwaukee picks it up, takes it behind her own net. Can't get it past Annie. Annie, Kathleen. Ooh, Livy almost tipped that toward the net. Woo! Are you serious? I feel like that girl jumped. Well, now Livy, of all people, is going to go to the box for body checking. It looked to me like she was just going toward the puck and the girl jumped over top of her. But what do I know? Okay, so Milwaukee's on another power play. Their first goal was a power play goal, so let's hope this one goes better. We've got Cam, Claire, Parker, woo! Mirka, shot on. Val makes a good save there. Milwaukee, passing it back and forth, trying to cycle. Woo! Mirka in the corner, trying to keep the puck away. That pops out. Here's Cam. Go, Camden. Camden's going to skate it. She's got Claire with her wide. Milwaukee takes it away, and they're going to reverse. There's 46 seconds left in Olivia's penalty. Milwaukee, I feel like this is moving in slow motion for some reason right now. Milwaukee only has 3 players on the ice, only has 4 players on the ice. I don't know this is a weird game. I think both of these teams are asleep. Val with a good save. Tips that wide. Milwaukee to the blue line. 16 seconds left.
Let's go, TC.
Jeez Louise. Come on, you guys. What is happening? That gets sent up, and that's going to be icing. There's 1 second left on Liv's penalty. I will complain about it every game that we still have that stupid rule that you can't ice it on a penalty kill. 14 you AAA players aren't mature enough to realize that one. Oy, oy, oy. Oh. All right, Livy's out of the box. Aiden gets that over to Hattie. Oh, Hattie saw Livy come out, tried to backhand it to her, and was staring straight at Livy and missed the puck. Liv behind the net. Aiden comes down to help. Livy, Aiden pops out wide. Milwaukee's going to get there first. Bryn picks it up, sends it back down. Bryn has Aiden centered. Woo! Bryn with a nice shot. Liv trying to center it. Ooh, that's going to pop out. Rim picks it up in the neutral. Sends it up to Livy. Livy sends it in deep. Going to get a change. Bryn's going to chase it down while she waits for the change. That comes out. Kathleen chases it down. Ooh. Rim to Genevieve. Genevieve tried to get it over to Mia. Picked off by Milwaukee. There's 4:13 left in the second period. TC is down 1-0. This has not been our finest showing. This is just the weirdest looking game ever. Mia gets it, kind of taps it, doesn't get anywhere. Milwaukee picks it up, sends it wide. They're going to get it on the far boards. Genevieve Picks it up behind the net, reverses it. Mia's there. Mia kind of gets plowed down. And the Milwaukee girl gets there first. Woo! Jeez Louise. And that goes in offsides. Everybody is like, nobody's just going. Everybody like starts going and then they reverse and then they reverse and they reverse and they're all like running into each other. And it's really weird. This is such a weird game. There's a girl on Milwaukee with the last name Host also. I just noticed. All right. Hattie and Aiden and Sandy. Aiden gets a shot on, but it's tipped like everything else. And the goalie stops it. And now Hattie's going back to the box for slashing. Like, really? Come on, sir. I just like... I guess because she went down on the stick instead of lifting the stick up. So Milwaukee's going to go on another power play. We've got Annie and Brooklyn and Cam and Claire. That comes out of the zone. Milwaukee gets it in the neutral zone. Oh, she drops it back. That was kind of a weird play. Cam knocks her stick off of it. Brooklyn sends it back out. So Milwaukee's going to have to regroup and try again. She's going to skate it in this time. She gets that poked away by Annie. Brooklyn pushing her wide. She's still circling with it. Passes it off. She sends it back through several legs. Val gets a stop. Annie fighting behind the net. There's 35 seconds left in Hattie's penalty. Here comes Brooklyn. We've got a 2-on-1 with Brooklyn and Cam. Oh my gosh. That pretty much sums up this game. All of the opportunities we have, we either get blocked or we fan on it. Annie pushes that girl off the puck. She tries to center it in the front. 12 seconds left in Hattie's penalty. Cam's in control. She reverses it up to Annie. Annie pushes it off to herself. Go, Annie. Here comes Annie. She's got Claire with her. Hattie's about to come out of the box. Annie's still got it. Yes, Annie. Oh, yes. Annie cannot get a shot off, but she is going to get a penalty. Milwaukee's going to go in now for a slashing call. Job, Annie. Oh, my God. I just feel like this is just a weird game.
The vibe.
I don't know. Everything's off. Is that Addison? Who is that? Addison Cavera looks like she's about to kick her hip out of place. Woo, Milwaukee clears that up the ice, but because, again, it's 14U hockey, we're going to get an icing. So we're going to bring it back. We've got Aiden and Hattie and Bryn and Annie and Brooklyn for our power play. Let's go, girls. Set it up. Aiden gets that face off over to Annie. Annie punches it in the corner, but Milwaukee already has it because nobody can keep control of the puck for that long. Brooklyn gets it to Hattie. Hattie gets taken down. There we go. Let her touch it. Let her touch it. And we're going to have a 5-on-3 for 1 minute and 5. Come on, Blue, right here. Oh, Yale called a timeout. Yale wants to score a goal. So we're taking a timeout. I'm going to find a trash can. Okay. So we're going to get a 5-on-3. Well, there's only a minute 15 left in the period. So the rest of this period, we're going to be on a power play. 5-on-3 for a minute 5, and then we'll have 25 seconds of a 5-on-4. All right, Hattie's going to take a face off. She gets it, kicks it back to Brooklyn. Brooklyn across to Annie. Annie puts a shot on. The goalie's going to grab it in her chest and hang on to it. It's all right. Keep shooting, Blue. Keep shooting. Shoot, 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 shoot. Okay, Aiden's going to take this face off. That ends up, with Hattie. Hattie's been falling down a lot this game. Brooklyn to Annie. Shoot, shoot. Annie to Bryn. Puts a shot on wide. Aiden gets it, has to maneuver around the ref. Aiden, saw a path to Bryn. And the Milwaukee stick got in the middle. There's 35 seconds on the 5-on-3. Annie gave it to Hattie, who tried a one-timer. Bryn gets it to Annie. Annie to Brooklyn. Brooklyn to Bryn. Shot on. We got 2 shots on, but neither one of them have been. Goalie hasn't had to work too hard. 17 seconds left. 5-on-3. Milwaukee's going to bring on a couple new defenders here. Come on, Blue! That face-off. Somehow Milwaukee has ended up with this. Oh my gosh, you guys. Well, that's going to kill the 5-on-3, and we've only got 14 seconds left. Oh my God, skate with some urgency, Blue. Come on. Oy vey. Shot! Shoot! Oh. This is like... Oh, so at the end of 2, Milwaukee is up 1-0. We'll have a whole 15-second power play when we get back. All right. Got a 15-second power play here. Milwaukee killed off a 5-on-3, a very long 5-on-3. Haley doing a good job forechecking there. But the Milwaukee girl still somehow has control of the puck. How does this girl still have the puck? Come on, girls! Oh. right. That got kicked out in front by Parker, but still Milwaukee is in control. That goes wide. Livy's there. Parker's there. Liv gets it. There you go. Skate. Kathleen pushes it up ice, and she's going to chase it. Milwaukee's going to pick it up and turn. This girl is going to turn and skate it every time. Parker picks it up. Go, 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 Livy! All right, Livy sends that down so we can get some changes. The TC girls are just like floating. Nobody's legs are moving. Mia can't keep a hold of it. Mirka tried to poke that away. Kind of did not. Milwaukee still has control in the TC zone. Cam picks it up, passes it up to Claire. Claire sends it down deep. Milwaukee's going to get there first. Ooh, Mia poked it into the front. Claire was there, but on her backhand, couldn't quite get the blade on it. Mirka holds the line, sends it down deep. Claire's going to chase it, be the first one there, sends it back to Annie. Annie puts a shot on. Goalie with a blocker save. Aiden is there. Aiden sends it in. That was hit by Claire with a high stick. Woo, woo. Okay, girls are down. That was an icing. Mia's a little slow to get up there. She's got a snowy right leg. So we're going to have Aiden, Bryn, and Sandy, Genevieve, and Brooklyn. Aiden pushes that face off low. Sandoval goes down, tries to get it. Milwaukee picks it up, sends it the other way. Put it toward the net, Jeevy. Jeevy does put it toward the net. Perfect. Sandy was coming up for a rebound, but the goalie did not let one out. So we have 11 minutes and 38 seconds left in the third period. TC is still down 1-0. I don't even know that we've really had any good goal chances. We don't seem to be awake this morning. That pops out. Aiden reverses. We have 4 of our 5 girls within 10 feet of each other. Pops out to Brooklyn. Brooklyn sends it back down deep. Bryn's going to get there. Bryn has Aiden wide open in front. Aiden shoots it into the goalie's face. Hey, come on! Good job, Aiden!
I don't think Brent realizes she's also going.
I don't think she is also going.
Yeah, I thought he called 5-on-5. So the first cross check would have been a penalty, but because they both came at each other, now it's offsetting.
Well, the refs aren't paying attention. What is the story here?
He's looking for the
Job, Bryn.
We need 5.
5!
5, Ava!
5!
There you go.
Yikes. Jeez Louise. Hattie with the face-off. Milwaukee comes up with it, sends it up the boards. Net guard's off. Blow the whistle. Penalty. I don't know if that's not really a thing. I'm just being devil's advocate here. Should be.
Unless it's on us.
I know. Puck kind of stuck here. Aiden comes down. Pops out. Milwaukee. Oh, come on, Aiden. We just cannot get anything to happen. It's driving me nuts. Jeez Louise. Hattie picks it up. Sends it to Parker. Parker skating with it. Tries to send it all the way down to Sandy. That girl loses her stick. Hattie. Oh! God. Hattie makes some great passes, but I'm pretty sure she stares. Oh, my God. That's a goal. Did it really just take you that long to call that goal? I'm embarrassed for that referee. She literally scored a goal 12 seconds ago, and the ref just took his sweet-ass time walking up. This game is infuriating me.
Come on, TC.
That puck was in the net for like 10 seconds, dude. You should maybe skate a little bit. I was going to say, if Val was paying, oh no, Ellie's back in.
Ellie's back in.
If Ellie would have been paying attention, she could have probably pulled it out.
Probably.
And he never would have known. All right. Brooklyn held that in there. Livy can't get it on her stick. It's going to come down. Annie gets it behind the net. I feel like last year when we played Milwaukee, it was the ugliest game of the year too. I don't know why I'm having memories of this. But we played Milwaukee here last year too, and I feel like it was just this ugly. Brooklyn gets it past one, gets it past another. Kathleen came down but couldn't get a handle on it. And here comes Milwaukee the other way. She's all by herself. Cam picks it up. Let's go, Camden. Camden pushes it up to Mia. Mia sends it in. Parker, put a shot on. Parker, put a shot on. Milwaukee picks that puck up. They send it through the neutral zone. They still somehow have control of it. We're just kind of watching Milwaukee skate around us at this point. Here comes Camden. Woo! Claire comes in hot. Puck's somewhere under there. Aiden, make anything happen. Anything. Parker puts a shot on. The goalie covers. Every single shot we've taken has been right at the goalie's chest or leg pads. Like, I don't think she's had to work for anything. Sorry. I am being negative Nilly this morning. It's the grumpy commentator. We should be beating this team by a long shot. Like a super duper long shot. Mirka sends it back down. Come on, Hattie. Come on, Aiden. Come on, Hattie. Hattie. That's the first good play we've had all game. Hattie had a great play. Yes! Thank you! Hattie made a great play to Parker. Things happened. The puck popped out to Parker Vasilio, who has the best shot on the team. Bullseye. And she shot it. That was key. She shot it. All right. So with 7 minutes and 30 seconds left in the game, TC finally puts one on the board. That was painful, waiting for that goal. But they got it. And now they have 7 minutes and 30 seconds to get another one, preferably two more. They just need to put it on the net. It's making me crazy. All right, Haley doing a good job keeping that girl off the puck, but another Milwaukee girl came on, swooped it up. She tries to put a shot on. That's blocked by Rim. Ends back up with Milwaukee, sends it out to her D. Woo, that goes way high. Comes back out to the D, but it's going to squeeze past her. Kathleen's going to go up for the forecheck. Nice. Milwaukee does get it in deep. Rim's going to get down there with GV. GV sends it back to Rim. Rim, up ice, up ice. There you go. Oop, can't get it past the Milwaukee girl. Number 3 likes to toe drag everywhere she goes. There's a nice pass up. Offsides. Thank you. 6:27 left. Milwaukee's still up 2-1. That was cleanly won to that girl who puts a shot on. That goes way high. Annie goes down to pick it up. She gets held up on the boards. Cam comes down. Ooh, nice centering pass. Jeez Louise. I don't know what that deflected off of, but Ellie got a pat on it. Let's go! Brooklyn picks it up. Cam comes down to help. Can't get it out. Annie, Brooklyn. Brooklyn up to Claire. Claire to Cam. Cam finally gets it out. But Milwaukee just, oh, there we go. Fumbles on it. Here comes Bryn. This girl, that girl that's playing defense on Bryn is not my favorite. (18 and 28) are a little violent. Okay, Milwaukee has it behind their own net. 5:25 left. She tries a kind of a cherry picker pass and couldn't connect. Somehow they still end up with it. She puts a shot on and Ellie saves. So we're going to bring back on Hattie, Aiden, and Sandy. Hattie's really good at the face-off, and then she boxes out the girl she faced off against and then just tries to get the puck. That time, unfortunately, she didn't do it. That comes out to Parker. Sandy sends it over to Aiden. Aiden goes around one girl. She's going to take it wide. She tries to center it. She did have Parker there, but it didn't make it to her. Comes back in the near boards. Mirka's there. Gets past Hattie. And here comes Milwaukee the other way. And they're offsides. They're going to keep that same group out. 4:36 left. TC down 2-1. Parker still hanging on. That gets caught up in Mirka's legs. Aiden gets it. Aiden turns. Gets it across to Mirka. Shoot, baby. Woo! Mirka puts a shot on that deflects off of Milwaukee's stick and goes way high. Hattie behind the net. Milwaukee can't get a handle on it. Mirka holds. They take it behind the net. Hattie pokes it away. Nice hat. Oh, holding the stick. Holding the stick. Hattie can't get her stick on it because the girl was holding it. Aiden comes down to the corner, and here comes Milwaukee the other way. Parker picks it up, gets around one girl. Kathleen sends it down into the corner. 3:37 left. TC still needs a goal. Milwaukee comes the other direction. Rim can't get it past that Milwaukee player. She takes it down. Parker's there. Gets picked up by Haley. Ooh, Haley fumbles it. They try to get a shot on. That goes wide. Milwaukee tries to center. Now it's popping out the other way. Kathleen almost got there. Feel like the slow motion playing has kicked back up. I feel like everybody kicked it into gear for a second, and now they've gone back out of gear. Here comes Milwaukee. That was poked by Genevieve, who picks it up, runs into her own player, and Milwaukee gets it, passes to a wide open teammate, puts a shot on. Ellie makes a good save. She's going to try a wraparound now. I don't know why none of us will put a body on this girl. She has had enormously more plays than she should have had this game. And Milwaukee gets to take their time because nobody on TC is hustling to do anything. And that goes in offsides. This is the worst. Hi. Okay. We've got Bryn, Mia, Camden, Brookie, Annie. And again, Milwaukee just ends up with it on their stick with little to no effort. Brooklyn, cross to Annie. Annie sends it in. Bryn in the corner, less than 2 minutes left. Bryn has it. Bryn tries to get it toward the net, and it's blocked. Brooklyn and the Milwaukee player fighting for it there. Brooklyn ends up with it, pushes it back up to Bryn. Bryn up the boards to Camden. Cam's got Mia with her. Minute 26 left. Cam takes it wide. Cam can't get a stick on it. TC is going to get a partial change. Cam tries to push that away. That's going to come up, and that's going to be icing. No, that's not going to be icing because it's not going to get there. What? And we have an empty net. OMG, you guys. Oh, that icing would have been fantastic. Play the body, girls! This game is torture. I'm sorry, everybody. My negativity is not ideal, but this is making me insane. 45 seconds left. Here comes Aiden. Somebody get in front of the net. Somebody get in front of the net. Somebody besides a white jersey. Rim turns. Oh, God. And Parker lost that. And icing. What? Why did he blow the icing off? How is that not an icing? How is that not an icing? Okay, so we're going to end the worst game in this team's history. It's going to be 3-1 on, I don't even know why that wasn't an icing. She was on the other side of the red line. She punched it down as hard as she could. Nobody touched it, and somehow it wasn't an icing. So there's 20 seconds left. TC is not going to win this game, which in all honesty, TC did not deserve to win this game because I don't even understand what's happening. Here comes Aiden. Aiden's going to try to make a final push. She tries to center it. Sandy was there, but it can't get past the Milwaukee girl, so that's going to do it. We are the lucky, fortunate ones to have a nice 12-hour gap between our games. So we'll be back at 7:40 p.m. tonight to hopefully recover after this horrific showing. Have a good day.